Hello, welcome back to Black Mesa. We're going into the high security storage facility that's filled up with explosives. Why doesn't this job ever work? Filled up with explosives, with missiles, with crates of explosives, with trip mines, laser trip mines as well. There is a battery over there, but there is also a minefield in front of us, but it's easy to navigate. So we're gonna pick it up, fill up our armor, go around there, the building, because there's obviously something being guarded there, so someone doesn't want us there. They put the trip mines over, so obviously that's the right way to go. There will be things, I'll get to them eventually, or soon enough really, and you might notice that the game is, well, the video is now running in 60 FPS. That's because, like I mentioned in Knights of the Old Republic, I decided to change the frames per second in the recording, obviously, right? At what FPS is the recording done? Because I kept it low just in case it affects file size, but recently I freed up some room in my on my hard drive, so I decided to first of risk it, and second, like I mentioned before, the gauge says that the size doesn't change, and for a about a 30-minute long video of Black Mesa, it still takes about 8 gigs of space, which I know it already does. It's sort of tested already. I'll tell you all about it soon enough. But yeah, and that's what I mentioned in Knights of the Old Republic. I also mentioned that I dicked about with a few settings, like for instance disabling exclusivity for audio devices. Only, well, and I didn't know what it's gonna do, but I hoped it will make it so that a certain issue doesn't show up again, but it did. But it does. It didn't change that. The issue is, for some reason, NVIDIA Shadowplay in audio panel options still changes gets grayed out for some reason from time to time. So I still have to check whether the audio is being recorded. So I'm recording this again because it wasn't recording. So I've got some insight to what's gonna happen. I'm not gonna spoil everything, but I will spoil some things now. Well, it went better the first time around. Let's try that again. I'm gonna trip it in a way that it doesn't kill me or deal damage to me. Let's try with the regular paint can. Yeah, no, didn't work. It worked this time, but there's still one trip mine left. Come on. I wish I had a gravity gun, you know, so I can toss the things harder and more accurately than wimpy little MIT graduate. Well, if that's what you're gonna do, I'm just gonna jump over it, and the joke's gonna be on you. And we've got snipers again. I know I can throw a grenade up there and pre-cook it a little bit, so it blows up right where I want it. And there's gonna be another sniper that I'm gonna get to. Right, that went well. First time's a charm, obviously. Health, only a little bit. We need only a little bit, but that's fine. We can use it. And there was some explosives here as well. Yeah, grenades and a gun and more health, even though we don't need. So this guy decided to get in here. The scientist got in here and then stayed here. And there's nothing here other than grenades and a pistol. Well, and some ammo maybe. No food, nothing else. This room just exists as a storage unit outside, exposed to the elements. If you need something fixed, there's only weapons here. If you need something fixed and you wanted to leave your tools in here, you're gonna have to exit all the bunkers, go all the way through the fucking sluice, get whatever you need and get back. I don't think this is a good engineering. Right, so this mine exists. I was wondering if it's blocking a way to something important, but that really doesn't open. This is a code lock. on a fucking massive giant gate, and this high over the ground, high up off the ground. Yeah, strange. Well, it doesn't lead anywhere anyway, so let's keep going. Another minefield. So we're going through here, and now I freed up some hard drive space because Epic is giving away XCOM 2, so I could get the game, own it legally, officially, and with that I could delete my, you know, backup copy of it. But it's not really a much of a solution when it comes to ownership, really, because let's see, are there any mines sticking out there? No. So I think I can jump over this one and easily go over. Right. I can't pick up those barrels that are dug into the ground, and we don't have a shovel or a 0-point energy field manipulator, so we're not getting them to clear out anyways. I know I'm gonna use the rocket launcher. I don't know where though. I mean, I know what I'm gonna shoot it at, but I don't know when to use it. Is it fine? Here. The sniper is here. There's no more mines there. There we go. And we're gonna replenish that in the storage facility. Right. So what a gun? Really, I just need a crowbar. That'll be fine. So that went well. That went well. Great. No loss to our health and shit. We're disabling electricity as well because we have to climb things. And yeah, it doesn't fix ownership problems because if you don't have internet, if you for some reason run out, you know, if there is war, like, who would have thought there would be war right now, right? If there is war, you might not have internet, you hardly can have electricity. But let's assume the electricity is a little more basic and more available than... Wow, that was well animated. Too late to zoom it in, but I'll zoom it in post. Don't worry, you'll be able to see it. The electricity is a little bit more basic, so in case you don't have access to internet, you won't be able to download the game you officially own, so you won't be able to play it. That's one thing. Of course, if the company decides to ban you off of the platform one way or another, you won't be able to access the games you own, so that's not ideal either.
Until I wound up here and, well, I simply lost my nerve. Take one look through that door and you'll see what I mean.
We will.
To wait out the catastrophe in here. If you intend to go on, then I beg of you, for all our sake, proceed with extreme caution.
He says that only because if I'll trip up, he'll die as well. I'll show you why. Can you go with me?
I can hear those creatures up ahead.
There are no creatures up ahead. Oh yeah, no, there are.
Clear idea what's at stake.
That's true.
Just one wrong move.
So we're gonna just
single miscalculated step, and we'll all be wiped clean off the map. Only shoot when you must. One stray bullet, and we're all done for. You know where to find me.
Right, so he's not coming along with us. I don't know if the original has these sort of dialogues. Like, sort of. If there's I think there's a scientist that clues you in about what's about to happen. So what's about to happen is that the building is storing all sorts of explosives. Flammable barrels, explosive crates, laser trip mines. And you can't do what you usually do, which is, well, what I can do, what you can do. Gas tanks.
Samples under a microscope.
Weren't you concerned for your life just a moment ago? Don't change subject. This. Oh yeah, also there's a massive gas tank outside of the building as well. Gasoline can. That's fine. That's the things that you store here. So you could shoot the mine, right? And it will blow up, and you would seemingly have a clear way to go across. As usual. Because up until this point, any explosive, snark is not an explosive, a mine, a satchel charge, a grenade, even a missile launcher, was not good enough, wasn't enough to blow out a hole in a wall. if you were able to, you would blow holes in walls and go through there, avoiding all the bullshit in the game, right? The enemies and possibly platforming as well. Mostly platforming, probably. Enemies and platforming. It's not like there is a difference in value between those when you're trying to avoid both and just get to safety if you're immersed rather than just, you know, playing this for the game. Right, I'm sure you understand. So avoid that. So the first thing you would do is just explode the mine. Maybe the flammable barrel would catch fire, so you can just do it from the outside. Close the door, you'll be safe. Nothing would happen. Unfortunately, this is not what happens now. This time, all this trash is supposed to clue you in that if you trip any of it, the entire building will blow up and collapse on top of you and everything dies. So this is why the guy is so concerned about you not fucking it up, because it will fuck him up as well. Yeah, so...
Suggesting that all of these beings are here to dine on us?
well, not necessarily eat us, just conquer us. Also, one thing that I'm gonna maybe demonstrate, maybe not, is that you can actually stand on top of the mines. I don't know if I've managed to do that before, but I managed to do that previously, trying to do this episode, so that exists. Let's try to show it off in here, and if I'll fail, well... see? There it is. So you can do that, don't trip anything over, or we will all die. There are headcrabs ahead of us as well. Fuck. Why am I waiting for him to turn around and jump at me instead of killing him when he was not looking? Oh yeah, also there's a gas leak here to make it even more explosive. Now, we're gonna progress down this hallway and there's gonna be cool music triggered for some reason. It's not that action pumping, blood pumping action happening here that you would need this cool music to signify anything. It's nice piece of music, but I don't think it's fitting for this situation. So ownership, right? We can either go through here or open these things and go a little bit, not really around, just through here. And one thing I'm gonna try to do as well, I've got only 2 satchel charges left, so I'm gonna leave one before there it is. It's just platforming sections around the mines. It's not that cool. That doesn't deserve music, not that kind of music at least. So hold on, it's kind of loud in my ears. Leave a satchel charge, and when we go down the lift, I'm gonna blow it up and see what happens. It may still fail us, and it may be safe only once we pass the threshold for the loading zone, but I'm gonna do it anyway. Huh. Whoa, shit. And I haven't triggered anything yet? Oh, right. Because, you know, jumping on top of the barrel, it has this fucking Euro palette. Or is it the Euro palette? Maybe. Either. Palette. Probably palette. A Euro palette underneath, so it's a little bit taller than usual barrels, so you can't jump on top of them, so you have to do crowd jumping. You know, because you have to do crowd jumping on everything in this game, because it's programmed well. Right, I'm planning on jumping on top of the yellow container now. That was fine. And we're going around, because jumping on top of this, not that it would tip it over and trigger a mine, but there is nothing you could legitimately stand on when it comes to these shelves. These shelves have all kinds of invisible walls. Well, only one kind, the vertical one, but you won't be able to stand anywhere there, so we have to go around still. So now the green crates, because why not? Unfortunately, in all this, the cheated jump doesn't really help me in this section, which is kind of disappointing. Right. So digital ownership, right? If you run out of internet, you can't download the games you own, so you're fucked. I had a problem here this time. Yeah, also, we're doing a challenge. Don't blow everything up first try. So, alright, I'm gonna be using crowbars later on. Oh, I failed because, I don't know, is it my fault or would it happen anyway? Probably my fault because I cheated the jump to be taller. So, challenge failed again, unfortunately. Pity. Still no? Do I just slide off? You can just walk over it? No. Crouching? I did it once. It will be fine. We'll get it eventually. Well, we won't get it anymore. I was doing so well. Just log the save. We don't have to take responsibility for our actions. Yeah, you can just slide off and crouch while flying off, really. I think there's something down here. Maybe, maybe not. What is this? Is this a missile as well? Yeah, there are tracks on the missile. Oh, well. Missiles on the racks, not trucks. So, more missiles, more explosive things. So you know you don't, you're not supposed to trip anything up. Obviously. Apparently. Now, the idea is to destroy this box, because it will trigger a mine. And this will hit you up all the kinds of ways. So you can just jump. I think I blew it already. Or maybe not. This box needs to go anyway. But can I use this one? Well, I could reorient it to make it taller. Can I climb on top of the railing there? I won't be able to jump out here. Let's try the railing then. I've said I'm letting it go. Alright. Now it's taller, alright. There we go. Don't trigger a mine now. What's the red thing here? Oh, right, the lamp. And health. Now, the thing. And the game. Digital ownership. You're gonna have to download. You need internet for that. Remember when games came on discs and didn't require you to have anything other than the electricity to play them? Yeah, that's one less. What's the phrase? Goods that are required for other goods to work. What's complementary goods? Didn't require less goods or services to work. Only electricity than having. Well, you know. Let's not list everything. It's one less. It doesn't require internet. So if you wanted to play a game, you just have to install it. You had it on the disc. That's fine. That's cool. All right. We don't trigger it to go down. We just jump across. Satchel charge, as I said. So where would it be a cool place to throw it? Where would it be? Where would be? Oh. And yeah, now we've got this, and we have to anally probe it. How the tables have turned. Alien. Fist it. And as soon as the indignation passes, the alien rifle is at peace with its fate. Right, so the charge. Let's throw it here. Yeah, that should be good enough. And then let's go down, and then I'll ramble. I'll have to go far down, I think. But we will be exposed to things right away, I think. Hold on. You will notice that the alien rifle only has 8 rounds of ammo, so you'd think they're very powerful. But no, it's that it regenerates. We are of course gonna get these guys off of him, so that he can go with us. We don't want to get blown up by the grenade. Good thing grenades exploding here will not trigger all the explosions on top, right? Right. So there is no way to take that the wrong way. Right. So yeah, it can still fuck you up. Probably the loading zone will fix that. I'll have a save. It's fine. So right. Electricity, internet. Also, the platform can't ban you and take away all the games you own, so you cannot play anything even though you own software, because software is goods, not services. So, oh hey, there's more missiles here. I didn't have to risk my life over at the higher level. More trip mines though, just in case. Just in case you want to do what they've done on the upper floor to someone, right? There's a missile there. I don't know how you're gonna pick it up. Through here, maybe? Yeah, you could pick it up like that. I solved the mystery, that's fine. Right. Dude?
Yeah, we might stand a better chance if we team up.
Yeah. Let's do that. Company's always a good thing, right? Alright, that's the only way to go. So we're not gonna rush it just yet. Now, oh right. I still have the satchel charge propped up, or prepped, at least. Where's it in my fucking weapon wheel? There it is. I don't think any of this requires anything profound to be said. So, triggering zone. Soon enough. Ah, there it is. Yeah, I know. And let's see. Well, yeah, triggering zone saves you from collapsing the integrity of the world. So there we have it. That's solved, right? So the only solutions to the digital ownership really is to install the game you.
Mine were looking for some kind of weapons lockup around here.
At
least till we got ambushed. With any luck, we're close to it.
We're supposed to use the alien rifle, or whatever it's really called. I think it's alien rifle. AR-2 is an alien rifle, pulse rifle, but that's not that kind of alien rifle. So the only solution to the digital ownership is that you either have, again, a lot of storage to back your data up. Oh shit. Oh, I'm watching. So the solution is... why did it trigger in here? Fuck you. This is gonna see me through the wall as usual. Let's give it one more cycle when the laser is over to the left. And then we're gonna shoot it a bunch. Right. Fixed. We got more missiles here. We should use the... Oh hey, atomic ammo. We should use some atomic ammo. Storage. So you install every game you own and be able... don't run. You shouldn't be standing there, dude. That's a very small bomb for those missiles. Jets. Oh shit, what is this? Oh, it's a tank. That's fine. Hold on. I've got plans for that. It's an APC probably, not a tank. Right. I could shoot it without laser, so I don't have to stand in the way of... Wow. My pal is dead now. I could shoot it without the laser, so I don't have to stand in the way and take shots. What shot me? Again? It's not getting any faster. I think we'll deal with the tank in the next episode. So, right. Either installing all the games you own and... never uninstalling them, even though it's online, to verify whether you own the game or not. It will still... the platforms often let you play the game when you're not online, but if you're logged in. So at least there's that. You can install all that and play it offline like that. But you know, that's kind of unfeasible. There's a lot of games you might own, and there's not a lot of room to install all of them. I would know. I've got very many games already backed up as well. So that's one thing. Or also you can, instead of relying on platforms that could ban you and take all the games away from you, you could rely on piracy and be able to download anything at any point anyway, to have a disk image on your disk and install the game. But that relies on internet as well, so the only solution to any of this is just spending more money on hard drives or any storage devices. Right, the Harriers. Those missiles were so big and they did so little. Right. So we're gonna deal with all this in the next episode. In the meantime, of course, thanks for watching, thanks for sticking by. Hopefully you enjoyed, and hopefully we will see each other in something I play for you for free. In the meantime, interact with this video and every other video on my channel, preferably by watching and sharing it around. Subscribe as well, and if you don't like the content, it's entirely your fault.